I'm about to tell you how to save money when you feel like there's nothing left after bills. This all boils down to one thing. That thing is the gap, okay? We need to find your gap because the gap money is what you're going to use to be able to save. What I mean by the gap is your income minus your expenses. That gap right there is the gap that you need to use. But what if it looks like this? There is no gap because your income is less than your expenses, so you are overspending. In this case, you truly do not have any money to save because you don't even have enough money to cover all your expenses, and that is the first problem you need to address. You need to put it in your mind that we need to create this gap right here by any means necessary. This means you're either going to have to increase your income, decrease your expenses, or a mix of the two. This is going to take some sacrifice. This is going to take some saying no sometimes or cutting expenses that maybe you don't want to cut right now, but you need to understand that this is a temporary thing until you can get back on your feet and start getting ahead. Until you can create a gap and build some type of savings, you're in danger. This is an emergency and we need to take emergency type measures. So what does that mean? First of all, you need to cut all of your subscriptions. If you are in this situation with a negative gap, you are just going to have to cut them. And I know that's not ideal. You can get them back later, but for now, they gotta go. So any subscriptions, any memberships, anything like that, cut that out. You might not even be sure what all you're paying for right now. And in that case, go look at a past bank statement and go through with some highlighters and see what you've been spending on. Next, you need to call all of your bills and ask them for a discount. Some really good ones to start with are your car insurance, your life insurance, your renters or your homeowner's insurance, your phone bill, cable, anything like that. You can call and ask for a discount, and a lot of times they'll give you one. Even if it's a temporary discount for a few months, that's better than nothing and can help you start to build some type of gap here. You're also probably going to need to get a side hustle or a new job. We need to increase this income so that we can create the gap by any means necessary. And I know nobody wants to work more than they're already working. I get that. But this is a temporary thing to get you out of this emergency situation you're in. If you are currently behind on any bills and you're struggling to catch up, call them and ask them for a hardship payment plan. A bunch of debt that you're struggling to pay, you can do the same thing there. Call a credit card company or a loan company and ask them for a hardship plan. You cannot make the payments right now, and they will put you on either some type of hardship plan or they can reduce your interest that you're paying so that it makes your payment. I know if you're in a situation like this, it can feel overwhelming and discouraging. I have been there, but trust me, you just need to make a plan and execute that plan. The sacrifices you make during this process are going to be worth it when you reach the other side. Take it from me, I've done it personally. If you need help, go check out the link at the top of my page. I do have free resources for you. I have a savings goal planners. I have free trainings. Whatever you need, it's probably up there. Drop the shame and the self-judgment that comes with this and just make a plan and start executing. You got this, friend.